even if there's something bothering you, for the fact that you're finding yourself in a very beautiful environment like this place, you know, you want to get it off your mind and just, you know, enjoy it while it lasts.
Your culture might be different, mine might be different, but there's something that's going to bond us together. We're here to tell you that it's not about you being beautiful, but beautiful in and outside.
So many of us, we've actually forgotten our culture. It's good you preserve the culture, so that when you come here, we see the culture, we can remember that we actually have cultures back home.
I've not seen anyone as a threat. I haven't, like, we've been together, we've talked, we've shared experiences, but still, I'm not scared. I feel confident that yes, I can do it.
Days ahead of the Sisioge cultural beauty pageant, billed to take place in Lagos, a selection of delectable young undergraduates from different states within Nigeria came together in a blend of cultural attitudes for a time of bonding and enrichment within the tropical confines of the Lacampagne Tropicana Beach Resort, a gift from man to nature. The place of sovereignty that the resort holds in the Nigerian tourism sector is first made manifest through the adoption of its own cheerful currency note known as Kbere, which is used for all monetary transactions within the resort. A distinctive feature that gives one the feeling of being far removed from the ordinary and the mundane. For 3 delightful days, the contestants reveled in the novelty of living in an exotic beachside environment and with insatiable appetites drank in the timeless mixture of tanned beaches and sandy waves. Bonding exercises on the beach are enhanced further still by the natural elements which conspire together to promote a distinct sense of well-being.
Just tie it back.
During the morning hours, the ocean front becomes an all-inclusive training ground for fitness and regimental type programs, with the clean sea breeze invigorating both the mind and senses. The presidential briefing takes place within the Ekabo hut, marking the official beginning of the tour, and the girls are intimated of the immense health benefits that come from spending quality time in a natural environment such as this. Incorporated into the morning fitness package is the jungle tour, which begins with a long walk from the spacious lanes of the resort, with the occasional brief stopover along the way, during which the jungle tourists are acquainted with their various locations while being given an outline of what next to expect. The jungle is the heartbeat of the resort. It is a spectacular green wilderness that reveals the wilder side of nature, encompassing sites where poignant events took place, and where clean forest living is promoted through familiar images and structures that bring to mind echoes of the real world.
You can come over, pick a book, just register it with one of us, and then you can go anywhere to read it.
A quaint ladder links the ground of the tree house to the trunks and up into the branches, where cozy seats provide a place of solitude for the avid reader. The feeling of exhilaration that comes with being in close proximity to nature gives renewed vigor to the jungle walk, with friendly structures providing miniature resting places at intervals. Forming a recurring theme throughout the forest environs are tributaries of the Osho River, which threads its way between luscious greenery on its eastward journey towards the great Atlantic.
If you want to go wash, now what are you going?
The Itura Spa is another choice spot for rejuvenation, with a perfect peace that keeps you silent for hours in the face of so much untainted beauty. Beneath a canopy of whispering palms around the Bolekaja area, the Sisioge beauties are taken down memory lane as they are brought in touch with fading but treasured lifestyles and traditions from yesteryears.
If you're a child, they grow, what I can go use.
Thank you very much. Next slide.
As part of the pre-pageant preparations, the contestants are taken through their steps, synchronizing their stage movements down to the last detail ahead of the big show.
5, 6, 7.
The atmosphere of anticipation reaches its peak in the evening hours when the subdued lights of the Yoruba flicks on. The roof is its crowning glory, forming a pinnacle that reflects the shades and colors of the firmaments, beneath which ecstatic dances are performed from a vantage point. As though on cue, the various components of the live dinner entertainment begin to come together, and the hut gradually becomes crowded with restless movements ahead of the food festival. As the festive fever rises, pestles and mortars resound with the thudding of fresh pounded yam.
You're almost there. Now take it to the side. To the side. Like this.
Lighting up the nooks and crannies of the Yoruba are the Sisioge pearls, each one assuming her gracious role as a special hostess of the evening, even while depicting the resilience and strength of the Nigerian mother. Bright red peppers stain the grinding stones as the seeds are crushed to a paste, their color and aroma adding vital essence to the total eating experience. By degrees, the Yoruba becomes transformed into a den of cultural attractions, with each corner of the hut depicting aspects of the elaborate ceremony that accompanies the cooking and serving of authentic Nigerian cuisine. The President of the Republic is in his cultural element this evening as he expounds on the amazing totality of the African dining experience to a bewitched audience.
Sense of taste, your sense of smell, sense sense of sight and your sense of hearing. Or the African, from the food to the dance, to the rhythm of the drums, interacting with the sound of the pounded yam. In just a moment, the festival will begin.
On the beaches of the Lacampagne resort, no two bonfire nights are ever the same. Although the air of mystery that it lends to the atmosphere never changes, it is the night event that dictates the character of the flames. Out in the moonlight, the real show begins, with each potential beauty queen given a chance to display what talents they might have in the area of the finer arts.
The rain has cleared up and the sun is breaking. The light has given to rest and the night is sleeping. The trees of the forest, the shrubs, trees and parasites. That's the beauty of nature. All things bright and beautiful. Wonder nature made it all.
The sound of wildlife, the rolling of the sea, the sweet sound of the birds, and moreover, not forgetting our African culture.
To the delight of the crowd, the resort's multi-talented chef, unable to contain himself any longer, springs onto the stage, leading the contestants in a passionate soul dance, typical Nigerian style. Afeonikoko is at her most compelling tonight. Marooned in the spotlight and cushioned against the darkness, the stirring lyrics of the Yoruba song dedicated to abandoned children all over the world tug at the heartstrings of the audience. The next rendition transforms her into an African seductress, smouldering hot yet untouchable, with distended wounds in the form of pots encircling her form, symbolizing endless fertility.
Take a deep breath and just listen to what I have to say. There's a whole lot we've been missing if you don't stop to complain. I know you've got those factors. It's a depth and it's a pain.